want to get my guest on. I'm very excited today because
oh my God, is she here?
Yes, she's one of my favorite battle rappers. And I just like her style. I like her aggression. I like her, I pretty much like everything about what she does and what she brings to battle rap. Okay. I want to welcome to Hold This L Radio the Queen, Phara Funeral. Queen.
Hello.
Hey.
What's good?
Hello.
How you doing, ma'am? Hey, my name is Capo the Don. My co-host is Bars. His name is Bars Nunn. He's a Kansas City battle rapper / league owner down here in Kansas City.
Okay. I gotta look you up. See if you got some bars for real.
He's a schemer.
Yeah,
Yes. He's the top right now, man. Salute to Bars.
Okay, that's what's up.
Hello, Miss Phara. How you doing today?
About? I'm good.
Hey,
I'm doing really, really good.
That's good. That's what's up. We were just talking about some local stuff that's going down around here. But
let's
now
talk
we're going to be
about
talking
some international
to you.
things.
Yes, we're going to talk to Miss Phara Funeral. First thing I want to know.
Mhm.
The battle rap. Like, I want to know.
Say that again.
How you got into battle rapping? Like, how do you got to battle rap? Yeah.
Well, I actually used to fake rap. Well, I wouldn't say fake rap. I used to play around in school, and my brother, his name is Dan Bars. He hangs out with Rex and them. So one day, he went to a radio station, and him and Star Smiles and everybody was at the radio station, and they were all doing like a cipher, and I guess Star Smiles kept messing up, and so, she was just talking crazy, like, she could rap, blah, blah, blah. So my brother and his best friend came back to me and was like, yo, I need you to do me a favor. So I'm like, what? He was like, I need you to battle this girl. And I'm like, what? I don't battle rap. I don't even know what battle rap was at that time, So I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, he was like, nah, but you got 2 weeks to write. So I'm like, what? Like, what? I don't even know what it is. Like, how am I supposed to write? So I looked up some stuff, and then that's when I really got into, like, watching the majority of the males and stuff like that. Because I used to watch battles, but I wasn't really in tune with it. So it was like, all right, let me see how this works. So we had, like, a battle in my brother's hallway in his building. There was a few people there, and then from there, like, one of my friends, he contacted Debo because he was really cool with Debo. His name is Joe Light, and then I met Debo, and then from there I've just been battle rapping. So that's my little story.
Okay. Because I'm every time I have a guest on, I want to ask how they got into battle rap, and ask the personal stories, how they was growing into the hip hop scene. How they work their way up through battle rap, things of that nature. But because I really want to, I want to know this shit for myself because I'm a battle rap fan first.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like when everybody, they'll ask me how did I get into battle rap, why did I get into battle rap blogging and media and stuff like that. So.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand. You know what I mean?
It's always good to know battle rapper's backstory, though. That's always a good thing.
Right. That's a fact. So I know you battled one of our Kansas City natives, I know you battled one of.
Marasha.
Yeah.
I love her. She has the most amazing aura. Her spirit is just amazing. I love her so much. She just recently battled too out here at we have a new league. It's called She battled. But I love her. I love her energy. Like, she's really, really dope. Like, she has the potential to go to, like, any league and fuck it up. You know, she just has to be a little bit more in tune with what's going on and take it a little bit more serious. But she's definitely dope.
But that's what's up. That's what's up. Bar, you have any questions? Oh, matter of fact, hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me get my other co-host on. Hold on real quick. Creepy Crack.
Yeah, Henry. It's all about the bars, bitch. What's in it, yo?
It's all about the bars, man. Thank you, sir. But go ahead, Bars. Go ahead.
Yes, I have some, like, okay, Miss Phara, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, now listen, my questions are going to be kind of quirky because I got a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I watched your battle with Casey earlier today, and I apologize. I didn't even know it was out, and I watched it, and then I watched it again. And I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions about that battle, and then I'm going to ask you a couple more questions, and whenever Cap gets done, you know, listening to my questions to you, then he'll cut me off. But I'm just going to keep asking questions until he stops me. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Casey's first round, she's cooking. You know, but something happens in that first round that I've never seen from you before. It seemed like you might have, like, been talking during her rounds. Did I see it wrong? Did the camera catch it wrong? Or
you definitely seen that. It's been a lot of behind the scenes things, you know, that have been happening in female battle rap, or, you know, so it's like, if you send a contract or if we have a verbal communication and it's like the event is going, like, the event is going to start at 2, it's ending at 7, we're on the time restraint. Cool, that's cool. And then you go, here's your contract. Your rounds are 2:30, 2:45 max. And then me knowing that she is one of the artists for one of the league owners, I already know in my head, y'all not playing fair. But I'm going to stick to what's on the contract. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're telling me my round can't be no longer than 2:45, I expect her round to be 2:30, 2:45. Nothing longer than 2:45. So as she's rapping, I looked at my watch like, bro, she's been rapping for at least 4 minutes. So y'all not going to stop her. So then when things like that happen, it makes the battle look kind of one-sided because she's rapping for so long, and then you'll watch somebody else's round and they'll be like, damn, like, her round was really short. No, my round wasn't short. It was where it was supposed to be. Is that
you was respecting the contract.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you never see me talk to anybody's round unless they're talking to me and I'm answering them. But things like that, I don't like. You know, like, don't disrespect me. If you ask me to respect the time limit, then she should have respected the time limit. But it is what it is.
Understood. Now then, you come back in your round and your edge around scheme. I'm still laughing from it. Something you won't see a title until you see an edge around. Now, I want to ask you, the reason why I want to ask you this, okay, are you a wrestling fan?
I'm not a big wrestling fan. I'm not. I cannot lie to you and tell you that I'm so into WWE and things like that. You know, growing up, you do watch wrestling. I was a fan of China and things like that, but I'm not a wrestling fan. Like, I'm not a diehard fan.
Okay, and there's a reason why I'm asking you that, because I have a son. He's a wrestling fan. You know what I mean? And he's like, yo, the only reason, like, Edge can, like, really get known or noticed is, like, when there's, like, you know, an edge around, like a title or something like that, and ladders and things of that nature. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then Mind Frames, LeBron James, these hairlines come out of nowhere. Are you a basketball fan?
I'm definitely a basketball fan. Definitely. Anybody who watches my battles know I'm a basketball fan. Like, any scheme I do is literally about basketball. Any sports scheme I have is about basketball. Nothing else. I think I've had, like, one football scheme or two, but other than that, yeah.
That makes me smile because I got a few more questions. And your NBA lines, I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. I'm going to ask you some questions later. Parker Child, Countess Vaughn. That's crazy. I like that.
Thank you.
And somewhere through your battle, the shit gets heated, right? And y'all approach each other like you really, really close and things like that. But I got to be honest, most females, when you do that, they kind of cower away from you, but she didn't do that. And so I wanted to ask you, like, how'd you feel about that? Because, like, you got kind of personal with her. You got, like, up in her face and everything like that. And I was like, damn, like, baby girl's going to snap any minute now. Is that what you was going for?
That's definitely what I was going for. I think Casey is super dope. And I think she has a lot of potential. Like, she's really, really coming up. And I wanted to get that energy out of her. You know, I wanted to see where, at that moment, where it would take her, you know, because people come into battles and they talk about my kids all the time. And I have to keep it, you know, business, or I can't really show my emotions. You know, you have some battle rappers that you can say something, and at that moment, that camera switches, you can see the emotion in their face. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And one thing as a battle rapper that I've learned is you can't never let that camera catch that emotion. Because once that camera catch that emotion, whoever's watching that battle, they no longer care about what's happening. They just know that you got touched. They become in tune with that emotion that's going on. Like, damn, everything else goes out the window, but they'll pause it and they'll comment, or if anything is going on Facebook, they'll be like, at 14, 15, you see Phara face change. That wasn't right. She was really mad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've learned in battle rap, you never let the camera catch your emotion. So it's like, I want to know how people feel when you pull them out their zone, or when you touch a spot that, you know, might trigger something. Like, I didn't know her father was dead. You know what I mean? I just knew. I didn't know that, you know, because if you watch my battles, I don't speak on people's parents. I don't speak on people's kids, because always.
Stop. Wait. See, you talking to a fan of yours. You're talking to a fan of yours, Phara. Don't do that.
Let me do it. The only person's kid I've talked about was Shuni's, and that's way in the beginning. But and I spoke about Casey's mother in that battle, only because I knew she was going to be there.
Stop. Okay, my favorite battle from you and Shuni is when y'all went up against Baby Girl. Y'all 2 versus 2 match. Was it Lady Star Red?
No, it was Dawn and Tori.
Yes, ma'am. And y'all spoke, and y'all spoke on that. So please.
But what did I say about her kids? Tori doesn't have any kids. And the only line
she didn't, and you spoke on the lack of her kids, and that's just as bad.
And I said what?
Y'all spoke on the lack of her kids. Is that not just as bad?
No, we spoke on about her having an abortion, which was a line, and that's not spoken about her kids because she doesn't have any. The lie was something about having an abortion, and that was it. It was nothing big, and nobody spoke about her kids. So as I was saying, in my battles, if you watch them, you know I don't speak about people's kids, because in my contract there's always a line that says you're not supposed to speak about my mother, or you can't talk about my kids. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, people talk about my kids, and the reaction you would get from a crowd, you're not going to get from me. I usually laugh at it because it's like, all right, you're going to throw my kid in a washing machine. Cool, that's fine. You're going to hang my child upside down. That's perfectly fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the one thing that I always put in my contract is to not speak about my mother, because my mother's not here. So had I known that her father was dead, I would have never said it. And once I seen, like, You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the energy in her was like, damn, like, I hit a nerve, but I'm not going to take it back now. It is what it is. You feel me? So.
Okay. Understood. Now listen. Capo's about to cut me off here in a minute, so I'm just going to get my last couple of questions off, okay? Casey touched on a few points about your familiarity with battle rappers in the industry.
Right.
Now, we know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And I got to be honest with you. When you first started, you was Zip 'em Up Gang, and legend has it you didn't become Zip 'em Up Gang until pretty much legend has it a lot of female rappers was about to audition for Queen of the Ring. And urban legend has it that K-Shine and them approached you, and then that's when you became Zip 'em Up Gang. Is that true?
No, actually, when people talk about tryouts for Queen of the Ring, I've never had a tryout for Queen of the Ring. Second of all, Second of all, I've always known K-Shine. I've known K-Shine before I started battle rapping. I knew Rex before I started battle rapping because my brother hangs out with them. My brother is a part of Dot Mob. He's always been a part of Dot Mob. And I met Shine. Be quiet. The TV's on. I met Shine right before he battled K-Rock. I met Shine. And at that time, I didn't know he was a battle rapper until I seen his battle with K-Rock. And from then, I never told my brother that I was going to battle rap. Never told him. And I just invited him out. And I was like, come with me somewhere. I want you to come with me. And he's like, what are you going to do? So once we got to the venue, it was like, oh, shit, like, you're really, really going to be a battle rapper. And I'm like, yeah. And then once I did the battle, it made a lot of sense that I wore the shirt because I was already around them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
and
so your bars were influenced. Your bars were influenced, but you never sat around with them. They never gave you plays. They never gave you bars.
No. If you watch my first battle, they weren't there. They weren't there. And if I give you, because everybody asks me where this battle is at, and I would never, ever, ever, ever tell anyone how to find a battle with me and Star Smile. If I tell you where this battle is, you would see my energy has always been the same. It has never been influenced by Rex, Shine, anyone in Dot Mob, because from the moment I started that one battle, or whatever you want to call it, that thing that I did in the hallway against Star Smiles, my energy has always been the same. Now, people tend to go, okay, so now Shine is behind her, so this is where all this energy is coming from, and now she's super hyped. And then once that faded away, and you no longer see me with Shine, and now everybody sees me attached to True Surf, is like, oh, she's mellow now, but no, I'm not.
And then you started spitting double entendres, and you started doing these things like that.
No, I did not. And that's a crazy thing. Like, be quiet. Sorry. As a battle rapper, your whole thing is to evolve and to progress. Like, had I stayed the same and spit random bars, it would have been like, all right, she's not progressing. So my thing is, your pen adjusts to the person that you're battling. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
or the person that you might be kicking it with.
No, I mean, you can get a feel for the person that you're dealing with. Yeah, like some people, if you sit down and watch a battle, you get that feel for that person. Like, I'm the type of person, if I sit down and watch a Tay-Rock battle, or I sit down and I watch 3 of DNA's battles, like, if I sit down and watch somebody more than once, like, little things that they do, I might mimic it because I've watched it so much.
Okay,
you understand what I'm saying?
Like,
that. You know what I'm saying? So, right. like now, like, if my battle that drops now, right? Like, I've been watching new people, And everybody does this thing now, and they be like, bow. Like, the gun sounds change. So now you'll hear a bunch of females go bow instead of pow and, like, you know, different shit that we've been saying. So it's like, do we all go, oh, you've been hanging around twerk, or now that you watch a K-Shine battle and you see him bouncing around, does twerk inspire him? Does he sit around with twerk 24/7? Does twerk help him rap? You understand what I'm saying?
Okay,
That's the thing
now, are
about
you saying
female...
something?
No,
Are you
I'm
saying
not.
something?
I'm just saying.
No, that's DNA. He's not saying
that.
no. Cheat. Stop. Bars. Stop reaching, my nigga. Stop.
No, what I'm saying is, as a female, like, people really do that. Like, if y'all see something different and somebody is like, oh, this person might be inspiring her, or this person might be writing for her because she hangs around them. No, I write my own shit, and I've always wrote my own shit, and that's why people say I lose all the time. Nothing is going to change with me. I'm still always going to have the same energy, and I'm going to always write the same way I write. Maybe I might take a little bit more time.
I'm one of your biggest fans.
But it is what it is.
I'm one of your biggest fans, Mama. I've been rocking with you since, you know what I mean, you're Queen of the Ring, what I thought was an audition, but you've corrected me and let me know that it was not an audition. But I've been a fan since you first came on. You had the Zip 'em Up Gang T-shirt on, so I just figured, you know what I mean. So I was just, I've always been a fan of yours. Now, my last question, because Capo's about to cut me off. My last question to you is, with you and Shuni, because I love Shuni. As a matter of fact, next time you talk to her, tell her I love her, and she's sexy as hell. But what I want to say is, like, y'all tag team match, the last one y'all just had. These cats, man, they were bar heavy. They really were.
That was an entertaining battle.
They really were.
Yeah, it was a very entertaining battle. And, like, my last question to you is this. What is it going to take to get you on the URL stage? What is it going to take?
Nothing, because I don't want to be on a stage.
But what about your fans? We want to see you, though. We want to see you there.
A lot of people ask me that, and I get it. Like, they want to see me there, but I don't, like, I get the excitement from other females on their input, or I really want to be on Smack. I don't get that excitement. Like, my career is not based on being on URL. I've never in my mind thought I want to battle rap to make it to URL. No, I'm happy where I am. Like, I'm happy traveling. I'm happy
you never saw Jazz?
going.
Like, you never saw Jazz on stage and been like, I can't,
No.
like, for real? And you never
No.
saw Official on stage and be like, are you serious? You never
No,
saw,
I
like,
don't get that. That's, you know what, and that's for I think you being on a URL stage and the hype behind it, or the excitement and the thrill it gives these females, it doesn't give me, because I'm not that I'm not in love with battle rap, but battle rap is not what inspires me. Like, they write, like, okay. I'm not a typical battle rapper. Like, you won't never see me with a book, or you won't never catch me in a moment writing bars down. Like, that's not what I do. I don't go throughout the day and think of bars. Like, it's not bars running through my head. Like, legit, if I have a battle coming up, it'll take me a while to even think of an opening line. And it's like, I tell Shuni and everybody this all the time, like, I need a perm. That'd be my line. I'd be like, you know what? I really need a fucking perm, because if I don't have a perm, I feel like I can't think. My brain is clogged. And they be like, yo, you do this all the time. Like, I'm not a typical female battle rapper. Bars don't run through my head. So when I battle and it seems like I'm babbling or nothing is structured, is because this is the way my mind is going. Like, I can have a dope scheme and it'll be dope, and then the next 4 bars after it won't sound like nothing. It'll just be me rambling, because that's the way my mind is going. And I don't sit like other females and pick apart things and write punches first and then write around them. Whatever's going through my head and however it's coming out as I'm writing it down, that's what my round is going to sound like. So I could be talking about basketball and then be talking about picking apples next. I don't give a fuck, but this is what's happening, and it sounded good in my head, so I'm going to write this shit down, and y'all either going to fuck with it or y'all not. you know, and then now sometimes I do take a little bit more time and piece things together because, you know, people, they're like, you know, you can be dope if you just take your time. So I've been, you know, taking my time, but I'm not one of those females, so being on URL doesn't really excite me. Like, I love going to the events, but I don't think me being on that stage will be as exciting as the people thinking about me being on that stage. So
okay. All right,
Hey,
well, yo, Cap, I'm done.
All right. Hey, Bars, you know, I was thinking the other day, I was like, battle rappers the battle rappers are almost like comedians, right? So the comedians, when they write their material, they have to go out and perform that material to see if that shit hits, right?
Yep.
Sometimes battle rappers do the same damn thing. They, you know, they think of something, you know, they might see something, come up with a bar, and just like, well, let me keep this because I want to see how it goes over because I feel like it's fire. You know what I mean? And when I thought that, I just like, damn, okay, now I can understand the battle rapper mentality somewhat because they're creative. They're trying to be creative. You know what I mean? And the only time they can be creative is when they have a battle.
But, you know, a lot of battle rappers that really, like, are in love with battle rap and they really, really, like, you can talk to a Jazz, you could, and the funny thing is you can talk to a Shuni, like, Jay Smooth, Shayna, like, you can talk to these females and they can tell you about battles that you probably never even thought about watching and find the best material in these people. And I just be like, who is this person? And I've never heard of them because battle rap is not in my brain. So females like that, like they'll always have consistent bars. Like they're always writing. Their mind is always going, even if they don't have a battle. Like I can be talking to Shuni, and she'll pause me mid-sentence like I just thought of something. And she'll begin to start writing it down. Like, I don't get that. Like, if I'm talking to you and something is going through my head, that shit is just going to disappear because I don't have time to write it down.
I don't believe you.
Like,
right.
That's just not me. I really don't. And it's crazy. Like, she's like, yo, you're that rapping.
You don't believe the bar?
I don't
believe she writes it down?
No, I believe that's her. I believe that's her life today. But when she says, I never walk around and just take a look at life around me and I don't think of bars, I think that's her life today. But looking back at Shuni, back when she first started, bro, there's no way she can run off all those bars without, you know what I'm saying? Especially if she says what she says, she's like, yo, I create my bars. Nobody creates my bars for me. Bro, like the bars that I've seen Phara like run off in the past years, bro, there's no way in hell that's always been the way she was. Like that's the way she is now. You know what I mean? Like I believe that early.
You know what's so crazy is that people really think like I just be having bars in my head. But you know what I do? Like I'll think of something. Like in the moment, like if I have a battle coming up or something, like I'll think of something and then I'll think of a line, and if it doesn't make sense, I'll go to Google. Like I really use Google for everything except for sports bars. Like sports bars, I can come with off the top of my head because I watch basketball. Like those are things that I don't really have to think about. You know what I'm saying? But other things like movie bars and like I had a Martin scheme against QB. You know how long it took me to put that shit together? I was going crazy because I really don't walk around like thinking about bars. Like I just don't. And maybe now it's even worse.
Phara, do I have to quote bars from your last battle to prove you wrong? There's no way you just be like, okay.
Hey, Miss Phara, bars. Let me tell you about bars. Bars is he loves battle rap more than me, right? He's a schemer. You know what I mean? He looks at shit in different angles. And I know I know Bars was the right person to even have as a co-host for Phara Funeral because we know we're older, we're more wiser than the younger generation, right? So we know. Nah, I'm not old as shit, nigga. You better stop that shit. Anyway, so like, we you know we as fans know we know how you come to these battles. You can't just be not walking around like. I'm not even a battle rapper, and there's times I catch myself, I'll see something and I try to make a bar out of it, and I'm not even a battle rapper. I'm just gonna keep it at a buck.
And the reason I say that is because Phara was like, she's the most feared FemC for like years at a time, and I don't know, maybe I'm just in disbelief. The fact that she just like, I just come up with this shit on the fly, and I'm killing all these bitches. I don't know, maybe that's just like a difficult pill for me to swallow, you know?
But that's your opinion because people say I lose all the time. Like, so, I mean, it's your opinion. Everybody has their own opinion, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, I don't, like if I write, like, say, my Casey battle, a lot of shit that I wrote, I didn't fit. So I'll take those. Because you never heard them, and I'll rearrange them, and if I have a battle in 2 months from now, then I'll just use them. And then it's like, they still make sense because they're general, like, you don't know who they were for and what they were for. So it's like, you know.
Well, throwaway bars are sometimes your most powerful bars.
They really are. Like, my mind frame like LeBron James, these headlines came out of nowhere. That was for my battle with Diesel, and I didn't get it out, and it was just like so. I was like so mad.
That was
because
one of my favorite bars, by the way.
And I was like, you know what? I need to use this. And then I said a line. I was like, I said something like, you're about to get something that I should have gave my last relationship. And Shuni was like, you really gonna say that? And I'm like, I'm dead ass.
Yo, explain that bar to me. I didn't get it. Explain that one to me.
I said, you're about to get everything I should have gave my last relationship because, like, when I had my son, the little one that y'all hear in the background, like, you know, when you in battle rap, they know your whole life. So it's like, they legit become one with your relationship. So you really don't have no privacy. So when me and my son's father broke up, everybody knew it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, before leading up to the battle, it was like a whole big thing, like, oh my God, Phara broke up with her baby father, and it was like this whole big thing. So I'm like, all right, before you get into
well, you are aware that people in the Midwest watch your battles too, so we was lost.
Oh, okay. So, but then you could think about it like, I said I'm about to give you everything I should have gave my last relationship. If you break up with somebody, you'll be like, oh, you didn't give it your all. So you gonna get everything that I got tonight, right now. Like, I'm gonna give you everything that I got right now, and it's me and you. Like, nobody else. No side nigga, no side bitch. It's just me and you right now. So that's basically where it was going, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Right.
That's what it was.
Hey, Phara.
Yeah.
This is Capo. This is Capo again. Hey, Craig, do you have any questions before I ask her what I need to ask her? You choking, nigga? Nigga, you choking, Craig? Anyway,
hey,
what I'm going to ask you is...
Don't do that to my nephew.
That's my nigga, man. I be fucking with Crack. Crack was fucking with my hairline. They was talking about my hairline earlier today. I don't have a hairline. I'm bald. Get the fuck out of here. All right, so I am part of the Connect staff down here in Kansas City, Missouri. If you don't know, Marash is from the Connects. A Ward is from the Connects.
A Ward is a battle rapper?
Well, Well, Mirage is from Throne Room, but yeah. A Ward is a battle rapper. You never, you ever? He's a white boy, the white Christian rapper, battle rapper.
I feel like I've seen him before, but I'll look it up. His name sounds
him again.
like I've heard it before.
Him and St. Mike was on the Connects, you know. He battled DNA on King of the Dot. I think the Blackout. Was that Blackout?
Okay.
Bars?
Yeah,
that
it was
a
the
blackout
event. Yes, it was.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And so, yeah. But what I was saying is, do you battle outside of, do you travel to battle? Like,
I travel everywhere. I'd rather battle on outside leagues. I love outside leagues. I love going out of state and seeing what other battle leagues are like. You know, seeing their chemistry, their aura, how they stick together, and things like that. I just came back from Houston 2 weeks ago.
That Houston event that was down there?
Yeah, the Houston Barcode. Me versus Scotty, and then we're going. Actually, I'm going back in December. Because Shumi is battling Beretta Blade, so you know. But I love traveling.
Oh, that's gonna be fire.
December 9th, y'all should pull up. You know, turn up. It's gonna be a crazy event.
We have an event that day. We have an event that night too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Drop 30 day in St. Joe. It's the 9th, right? Bars, crack.
One of y'all
niggas.
Is what the 9th? What you talking
Drop
about?
30.
Nightmare Before Christmas?
Drop 30. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I think it's the 19th. I'm not too sure though.
No, I think it's the 9th. That is early December. So yeah, we have Drop 30. Nightmare Before Christmas is on December 9th. So yeah.
Yeah, well, we gonna be in Houston turning up, but I definitely go to other leagues and other cities and stuff.
Well, I'm about to hit you in the, hit you up and ask, for, your information and shit, your prices and shit like that.
Definitely, let's work.
Do you like what do you like? Do you like battling guys? Because
you know what?
I think you only bet.
Right now, I'm on a quest to battle.
What's your quest?
Just to battle niggas, males, and just invade their space. This is just me. So I'm I have a mission. And I'm not battling guys, just to break bars. Like, I just feel like men really underestimate women. And when we did the 2-on-2 battle, it was so epic, and it was like, okay. So I did the little thing to street him, and from there, it's just been, constant feedback. Like, every guy feels like he can battle me, and I'm just like, you know what, well, then let's do it. Because you don't get the same outcome from every battle. So you might think I'm going to come put my fingers in your face, but that's not what's happening. So I'm I'm really getting a feel for battling guys right now. But females, I'm always into battling females. So
that's what's up. Well, we have a few females here. And then we got some guys, the guys and shit. But I'm definitely gonna hit you up and ask you what you.
We're definitely putting together this for whatever. Like, if you don't know, we started this thing called FACTZ, and it's me, Shuni, Jay Smooth, Dawn Lady, and Shayna Ashley. So we're actually putting together
Yo, Shayna Ashley?
Yes. And we're putting together
she's my favorite, bro. She's my favorite. Yo, that's the female Biggie. That's the female Biggie right there, man.
I gave her that name. and we're actually putting together like I guess you would say like a tour, and we're just gonna go to like different leagues and turn up with them, you know, like set up battles, like whoever they want to book. Like if they book all 5 of us, we'll fuck that shit up, or like we're just trying to like turn up in all these leagues and just have fun with it, you know, like give the leagues a look, because I feel like, you know, out of town leagues, little leagues, people don't really be paying them any mind because like they don't be having the look. So I just feel like to go to different leagues, it's a lot of talent in these leagues out of state, and you would be surprised, like the talent that's out of state is way better than what you would find on any URL and like things like that we see all day. And I feel like they don't get the look because nobody even knows they exist. So why not? Why be in a city and battle people we already know that already got a look when we can go out of town and actually, you know, mob and vibe with people that got actual talent that's really hungry. Like I feel like, and they deserve the look. So we putting that together, and like, you know what, whatever league, like whatever leagues want to fuck with us, we there. Like I feel like it's better to like to do business with outside leagues and like get that camaraderie and like find new talent, because all we doing is a big circle and we all going around in the big circle giving each other looks we already got. Like what we doing that for? It's people that can keep battle rap going. Like we got a legacy, like let's keep it going, and there's people out there that have real talent, so why not?
Hey Phara, so I'm sorry, maybe I missed it. Did you mention Shuni on that tour? Maybe I missed it. Did you mention her?
Yeah, it's me, Jay Smooth, Shuni, Dawn Lady, and Shayna Ashley, and we also like we bringing Official with us too, so you know. Official is our silent shooter.
Official like is like officially on board?
Yeah, Official is officially on board with us. Like we fuck with her heavy. Like that's a little sis. So it's definitely a go. Like us six, we everywhere. Wherever they want us, we there. Like, you know, to turn up, show love to like all the outside leagues.
You know, Kansas City alone has the Connect, Drop 30, RBT, which is Real Bar Circle, and Throne Room. So like we got smoke, you know what I mean?
Well,
so keep us in your mind.
You got my number. Whenever y'all ready,
I got it.
I could get the girls on the line. You know, we could chop it up, come up with something, and let's work. Like we got nothing but time.
Hey Capo.
Yes.
Hey Capo. What do you think will happen? What do you think will happen if we book a date with what Phara's talking about, like her package that she has, and they came to Kansas City? Do you think how many MCs do you think will step up to the challenge?
You know what's so crazy? Not to cut you off, but I actually did. I went on Facebook. And I didn't think, like, people would be receptive to it. Like, you got 6 females coming to your league that we trying to get, like, we trying to blow smoke. We want static with your top 6. And I didn't think people would really take to it. And I went in, I want to say, Atlanta's battle rap group. I went in there.
Alita.
I made a post. Yeah, Atlanta. I went in there, I made a post. It got crazy in there. Everybody wanted static, and then I went in guerrilla warfare. And it's like everybody's with it. So I really feel like it could be really, really big, you know, to do something like that.
Yeah, but you have to understand that people don't really. You've been in this business a long time. Nobody really wants to lose to y'all. You know.
You know, if you die, you die. Shit be happening every day. I feel like
for people in Kansas City, my nigga, that's a death that's recognizable anyway.
But y'all be having.
Hey, what you say, Crack?
I said for niggas in Kansas City, that's a death that's worth it for them.
Yeah,
just
no doubt.
Exposure alone.
Whether you win or you lose, that's a good look, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so we could definitely make that happen. We could turn up. Like, I think that'll be really, really dope, and people would really, really come out from everywhere to see it. You know.
Not to mention, I think it would shed a lot of light on Kansas City.
Hey, yo, as long as I get Shuni. Hey, Capology, when you book this, man, as long as I get Shuni.
Look, we can do it like this.
Hey.
Y'all got a show every Sunday? We can have a different girl on your show every Sunday for the next however many weeks y'all want to do it. I came this Sunday. You can have Shuni next Sunday. And then y'all can have Shayna the following Sunday, Jay Smooth the following Sunday. We can talk our shit. If that's what y'all want to do, we can talk our shit because we want to talk.
Yeah.
Whenever y'all want to do it. You feel me? Like, we can make it happen.
We could do that. Yeah, we can do that. We'll start it off. You know what I mean?
We can definitely get that going.
Bars None is one of the owners of RBC. You know what I mean? So I got already one league owner on the phone, and he's a battle rapper. And I got Crack, which is one of my boss members. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's on the phone also. I have a boss team with seven battle rappers.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know, we can do that. You know what I mean? We could do that.
Bars
I got a couple of females in mind. Yep. Balls
you
over
can bring
such
them
shit.
all. Bring your females, bring your males, bring them all.
Hey, listen. Hey, but if I battle Shuni though, she has to wear the top knot though. She has to wear the top knot with the high heels.
Got you. I let her know that. I let her know how you feel.
Hey, what you can do? What you can do is go to my Facebook group, CapologyFactz Hold This L Radio, and everybody's in there. So we can get it popping in there. I go live in that group on a consistent basis. You know what I mean? And so we can get it popping. I know a lot of battle rappers that will. I know there's a lot of them that will step up to the plate. So
we can definitely make that happen. Definitely.
That's a fact. So let me ask you, who do you have next coming up?
I don't have anybody as of yet. I don't have anybody yet. I just I did my last battle September 23rd, and I'm really just chilling until I guess the new year come around, or if something happens. If I do,
but Phara, you gotta have offers on the table though, right? You got offers on the table.
I definitely have offers. You know, I just have I just be having real life things going on. You know. And
right.
So it's like I'll get a request to battle in like September, but my whole September will be booked because I was in the midst of planning my son's second birthday, so it's like, you know, sometimes you got to work around things, and so, you know, I deal with real life before battle rap, but other than that, I have a few offers, but I like to take my time. Like, if I have a battle in September, then I won't battle again until December. You know, like I'm not one of those I'll have a battle every month because my brain don't function like that.
Right.
So
who do you want to see? Like, who do you want to see? Like from your class and up. Like, I don't want to see you with no new chick now. I need a.
You know what?
There's a couple of people.
I think I've seen everybody in my class. Because I came in with Shuni, Norma, Shayna, Dawn, QB. Yeah, I came in with everybody. I battled everybody that was in my class.
Got the one I got.
So.
You know, I want to see. I don't E-Hart because I don't think you battled E-Hart, but that's what
I haven't battled E-Hart, and people really want to see that. Maybe we'll make that happen. The top of 2018. I'll definitely try to get that to happen.
Yeah,
hey, Phara,
it's like.
Hey Phara, have you battled oh my God, Looney Divine?
No, I thought she retired or something, or she got kidnapped.
What? wait, what?
I thought she disappeared or she got kidnapped or something. I haven't heard anything from her. What happened? Like, yeah, she came. She thought she didn't conquer. Now she's like,
Okay. Next topic. Capology. Next question.
Oh shit! Hey, I was inhaling when I was laughing. That shit hurt.
I don't even want to touch that shit. Next question.
Hey, all right. So, I asked you that, right? Okay. So, what do you want to be known for in battle rap? Like your legacy. Like, how do you, at the end of the day, want to lay it out?
Dope question.
To be honest, I feel like when you think about female battle rap in a whole, not just bars, you're always gonna think of a Phara funeral. You know what I mean? Like, she's always gonna be remembered as the rebel, the one that came in and did what she wanted and still made people love her. You know, like, I came in, I had finger waves. I was skinny, I was a tomboy. I was really basic, you know? And from there, it was like, you see me above, you see the tattoos.
My bad, y'all. I'm in downtown Kansas City.
Meet your shit.
Like,
Kansas City lit. Damn, where you at, nigga? Where you at?
Hey, I'm in the heart of KC, baby.
I know you in Kansas City. Where? Hey, you know they got that new thing now. They know where them gunshots be coming from.
Oh yeah, we got that up here too.
Hey, think Jazz District, 18th and Vine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I got you. Anyway, go ahead, Queen.
I don't know. I feel like I'm always gonna be known as the one that didn't take no shit. I've always done what I wanted to do from the day that I came into battle rap, and it's gonna be like, when you think of battle rap, you're always gonna think of Phara. You're always gonna think of the finger waves, the tattoos. Like, I inspired these bitches, you know? Like, I inspired them to just beat on, get tattoos, wear blue hair, like, do what you want. Like, don't let nobody run your career, run that shit yourself. So, I'm always gonna be a part of battle rap.
I just want to say, finger wave Phara. I love finger wave Phara, but I also love long hair. You know what I'm saying? Wig Phara. I love both of y'all.
Uh-huh.
But finger wave Phara is raw, uncut. Fuck you, bitch. This and that and the other. And long hair Phara is more finesse. You know, wordplay. You know, more intricate and things like that. So I love both of them. So that's it.
Right. I get that.
Well, that's what's up. But yeah, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna hit you up there and let you know what's going on, and we can start doing that. You know, bringing y'all down here or something. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I might have to call up on all the league owners on this one. You know what I mean? I think I might have to do that. So, hey, Bars, you have any other questions?
Man, I can think of questions for Phara like all night, bro. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down.
All right. Crack. Crickety.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, how you doing?
What's cracking?
Hey, you have any questions for the Queen, man?
Well, basically, y'all asked all my questions. Y'all basically hit all areas, nigga. You know me, my nigga. I already told you. But I'm pretty sure that she tired of hearing the same old battle rap questions anyway. So.
Yeah, no question, bro. Like, we asking her questions that she probably been asked 1,000,001 times on the East Coast. You know what I mean? But this is Midwest, so I'm asking all questions.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, Bars was on the rapid pace though, so.
Yeah, that's fat. He's scheming and shit. All right, so do you do any music, Phara?
I'm actually doing music now. I don't do music too much, but I'm actually working on some things. I won't say what yet because I do procrastinate a lot, and so I'll put out things here and there. But I am working on a few things. Me and Shoni, and then me and the rest of the girls, we're actually working on the project. So there's a lot of things happening. You know, gotta stay tuned, stay focused.
All right.
But it's definitely music in the works.
Hey, Phara.
Yes.
Is Tori booty? Is her booty soft?
Tori?
Yeah, because you patted her on the ass in y'all battle. I just want to know, is the booty soft?
Oh yeah, her booty is really soft. I'm like, what? I don't be remembering that stuff. It be in the moment, but yeah, her little booty is soft.
Right. Damn, you were back into the files, Bars. God damn, that was.
Dog, I told you I'm a Phara fan. What the fuck y'all want from me?
Ooh, that was in the archives, bruh. It's deep in her career. Oh, okay. Hey, but man,
that nigga Bars is a Fox News reporter. He gonna ask you every question, dig up every piece of dirt.
That's my nigga, though.
Remember on the 18th of 2006 when you was at the mall, nigga? How do you know this?
Hey, my nigga, I went to college for this shit, my dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got to use it somehow.
Right. Facts. Hey, but Phara, I appreciate you.
Yes, I appreciate you.
I'm a very humble man. This is my not even a year in to doing this blogging media shit, man, and my journey has been fun. I put it like this because, you know, I do mainstream and I do local battle rap. So I do appreciate you coming on, showing me love. You didn't have to. You didn't know me from Adam. You could have thought I was a stalker or something. And so, I really appreciate you. This was a highlight of my week. I've got a lot of props for having you on. You have fans out here, Phara. Don't forget about us. You know what I mean?
No question.
I'm definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely.
So, thank you, and for coming on Hold This L Radio. Go ahead and sign yourself out. Let the people know if you have anything coming up, where you're going to be, like for events, you know, things like that. And I'll hit you up later.
Okay. Y'all already know it's your girl, Phara Funeral. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at This Funeral, that's with a Z. Catch me on Facebook, Phara Williams, /Facebook, Miss Funeral. Twitter, the same as Funeral, everything with a Z, never with an S. And y'all, no, none of that. None of that. But thank you guys for having me. It was dope, and I will see you guys really, really soon.
Salute to you, Queen. Have a good night.
Later. You too.